Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. I'm your host for LT Productions. You are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering Belle Collective. This is season 5, according to OWN. I think this is episode 7 or 8, somewhere around there. Sorry about that. I cannot keep up. I got too much going on. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Like this video, if you will, in support of me. And you can subscribe if you are new to this channel. Welcome. And you can leave your comments below. First and foremost, before I get into this episode, congratulations to Belle Collective. There's been an article that's been released, I know at least from Deadline.com, that you have been renewed for season 6. So I think that that's great for you all. I'll have the article in my community notes thing down there with the link where you can go and visit. Congratulations. I do have my speculations on probably who's not coming in season 6. And I'll just say I would not be surprised if Soguchi or Akeisha is not back for season 6. That's all I'll say for now. But anyways, let's get into this episode. Okay, so the talk finally happened between Selena and Soguchi. They're going back and forth. Soguchi doesn't really want to take accountability that she's the one that started the charge against Selena. She said, I have my own thoughts, you have your own thoughts, da 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 da. We can't keep going back in the circle, da 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 da. Selena began to break down because she said that she's held her tongue for so long, da 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 da, about whatever has been going on between Soguchi, JJ, and her. And I just don't understand, what have I done to y'all to receive the type of treatment that I've gotten, da 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 da. She says that, look, I'm not the one to fight. I apologize for what I did to you. I only would fight if I felt being threatened. That's not me, but she did apologize. So Gucci did say that she did what she did because she was mad. As far as calling the police, she had to seek medical attention. You know, she had that knot on her head. But anyway, she said, look, I just don't want to fight. And I want to make things right. And I'm fighting like HE double hockey sticks to get a relationship back with your daughters and JJ and all that. I know that there was a part where she was like, Selena, don't put words in my mouth, da 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 da. At least at that moment, I thought that they were coming to a common ground. She did say, so Gucci did say, look, JJ's pissed at you. I can't do anything further than what I have right now. This is the best that we can do right now as far as mending things. So they're just taking it where they're at. They just don't want to be in conflict with each other. And that's what they agreed on. They hugged it out, back in the kitchen or whatever. Marie is cooking everybody's burgers and is cooking Latrice a burger. Somehow they found a way to bond. But then later on in the episode, it's like, so the burger didn't mean a thing. And that's towards both ladies. Like, and that would make sense as to why Marie did what she did a couple weeks ago, trying to put Latrice on blast about some lawsuits that she had filed against Marie. So I'm like, okay. But I'm jumping all over the place, and I don't mean to do that to you all. It's just like some things are in my mind, and I'm like, okay. So when you think you're getting beautiful moments, it's like, okay. So Selena and Soguchi, they come back inside. Marie's fixed her burger. Latrice likes it. They said that they are in a better place at this moment, da 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 da. And then Letitia, yay, I'm so glad everything worked out. Like, you're getting all the credit for being manipulative. So then Selena said, look, I'm going to head out before the men get back here. She leaves, all that good stuff. And then the men come back. They talk about Latrice accepting a burger that Marie cooked. And they talk a little bit about Selena was over here, and her and Soguchi talk things out. JJ, all of his antennas went up. Really? So basically all the couples had, or the people, they had to pack up, and they're going to move on down the highway. It's late at night. I'm like, so this was just a one-day event? Well, it was a 2-day event, I guess. Because they came in one night, they slept, got up the next morning, and then it was the brunch, so they had to leave later on that night. Okay. Um, I think that could have been a more successful trip under different circumstances. At least, I think it was kind of better than what we saw on Huntsville that lasted 5 weeks. Of course, a lot of the women had to hash out things, but it was just like, I wasn't too upset about it, but it's just like, okay, let's get more balance of fun instead of always hashing out stuff, in my opinion. So they leave, they get back to Jackson. I don't know who's first, so we're just not gonna go in order. Marie and Essie. Marie talks with Essie about what's going on. She's still going through some more tests for the requirement to be put on the lung transplant list, because I believe that has something to do with her illness, and I just had it in my mind, but it's what Marie was dealing with. But she says that hers is, what is the word? In remission right now. That's what she said, and she's doing a lot better. Look, I understand. Me as a person, if I'm your friend, your soulmate, I'm going to be emotional. Marie, when do you support her? Why has this girl got to check up on you? This girl is more stronger than you, and you ready to fall out anytime. I understand you love her. I get that, but it's just like, your lung is not collapsing. Like, she has a half-dead lung, and you sitting here acting like it's you. It's uncomfortable to look at. Like, Essie got to be a strong friend for the stuff that she got going on. That's, I was about to say something. That's kind of like how Tamar Braxton is. Somehow, you're that emotional. Are you a Pisces, Marie? Maybe that's why. Because Tamar is a Pisces. But it's just like, somehow you make it about yourself and not about what she's going through. And again, I understand you being emotional, but she shouldn't be having to comfort you. You should be comforting her. So, we switch over to Marie. She's having a graduation get-together event. She got her doctorate in healthcare. I don't know the whole full title of everything. And she's going to have a celebration. She's inviting her family and all that. The person that should have been there, the cousin that has a problem with her, who should have been at her ribbon cutting thing, she invited her. And she said, well, she didn't come here, so maybe she'll come here and we can just still make things well. She invited all the Belles except for Latrice. That's what I'm talking about as far as, okay, so the burger didn't mean a thing. And just to be fair, Latrice was in her confessional, and they said, so are you and Marie good? She's like, look, I still don't trust her, and I think she's a snake and all this good stuff, blah, 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 blah. But she can make me another burger. I mean, why would you just go to full throttle trust? I don't know. I don't know if they can build on anything, but you just didn't invite her. And I'm sure it was because you ruined my business, or tried to ruin my business, okay? But you cooking her hamburger. All right, so Letitia comes. And I'm going to be honest, I rolled my eyes as soon as she came. And it's to that point where I'm just like, because that lady irks me. I just don't see anything genuine out of her. I think season 1 was the most genuineness I've seen out of Letitia, and since then it's been everything for the camera. But I don't know. So she comes. Essie makes her exit, and Marie wants to talk about her banner and promotional items not showing up. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Blah, 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 blah. Y'all still don't know where they are at. Letitia said, my team set up my stuff. Latrice's team set up hers. So Gucci set up yours. So the responsibility falls back on you, Marie. How come you don't have a team? Again, like I said last week, you this boss. You don't have a team to set up for you? But everybody else had a team? So whatever, they keep talking. I don't know if this is planned or a plot. I just don't know. Letitia said that she will be at the party and all that good stuff. What's next? Latrice. Latrice is with her business manager, I think it is. I forgot what his name is. Somebody asked about Joshi last night. But no, I don't think that their relationship is bad. I just guess he's not in scenes. Because last year after the show and the reunion, her and Joshua were on Instagram Live. So they're cool, at least back then. I wouldn't even say last year because this was at the beginning of the year of this year. So as far as I know that they're cool, but whatever. So they are setting up a double launch or grand opening with Latrice's new salon, which is I think it's across the street from Taste, which is the new restaurant. So they're just figuring all that out, who to invite. Latrice was like, should I invite all the Belles? I don't know, but I guess I will. I'll even include Marie. Now Marie wouldn't include her on her stuff, but Latrice is including Marie on her stuff. Make that make sense. So they're talking about that. Cliff walks in, and they were discussing about having the Belles come, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you got to invite the Belles. Yeah. They wanted 50 people. I guess the restaurant isn't up to par yet, but wanted a little viewing of just inviting the who's who of Jackson and the Belles." So they get in about Cliff having a birthday party for Glenn, and it's not even Glenn's official birth date that he's having his birthday, and she's trying to figure out why you would do that on the same day that I'm doing all of this. It's supposed to be later on, after the whole tasting and all that good stuff. She's questioning about that, like, I got everything under control. Latrice doesn't feel like he does, but we're gonna see what happens. Marie's graduation event. The dad is there. We see the other son that we have not seen in seasons. I think we saw him first season. So I think Marie has 3 children. The one that's off to college, I don't know who's older and who's younger, has a son and also the daughter that we've been seeing for the last 2 seasons on the show. Now, I don't know. I think the only one that has a different dad is the oldest one that's in college. Why didn't they at least had a FaceTime call with him? I wonder what's going on with him. I just thought of that. I gotta say something. Y'all gonna think I'm mean as a rattlesnake, but Marie, why would you invite your family to be on camera looking like that? I'm not saying that they gotta dress like you, but you mean to tell me that they came in a t-shirt to be on camera? There's no way. That's just like when Marlo brought her mama on here and she didn't have no teeth. I would have said, look, let's cut the cameras. Let's see if I got something. Let me bring you an outfit, something for you to be at least camera ready. Like, oh my God, y'all. Like, I wouldn't let my family go out like that. And they're not showing up on camera like that. Tamara had words to say. Couldn't have been me. You better than me, Tamara. You better than me. She made this tweet last night about, you know, women supporting women. I know you guys are shocked. I am shocked because there's no way. No way you can do that. No. Okay, so we're done with that. Now, so Gucci and Akeisha have an event. It's a health and wellness, mental health wellness event. I don't know how it was labeled. I forgot. Sorry. They were going to have it outdoors, but then the weather did not permit it, so they had to have it indoors, which I think made more sense to the type of questions and all that. I guess she was going to have some type of exercise routine or whatever, but it looked like a more intimate moment needed to happen, and I think that this was the better thing from what we saw for the results. I think mostly everyone came. I think Marie was the only one that wasn't there as far as I could remember, and Selena, of course. Before the event, you know, Sophia, I gotta back up. This is when I get pissed at Sophia. Sophia and her daughter Dee, they have a conversation. She lets it be known to Sophia, you know, I was about to go over the bridge because I didn't feel like I had the support I needed. You're not there to support me. You're so still caught up in JJ and his daughters. I was so pissed. Last week, I said I was gonna let the scene play out to see what was going on, and it was exactly how I felt. And I said, "So Gucci, you still chasing after this man?" And I think I'm gonna give you a little bit, but before I gotta really say, how dare you? You've been running after this man for decades. And this child of yours that you birthed out still feels neglected by you. And the stuff that she had going on with her, I think it was postpartum. I'm not a doctor. Added on to what she's already felt about you. I will say this, that you are carrying too much for the worship of this man. And if you stay on the show, I don't think that you and JJ will last. And I don't think that y'all should last. That's my opinion. But you want him, but look at the seed of what you have done. Look what you're reaping just from trying to get a man. I will say that you're trying to juggle too much, and everything is not for you to juggle. Yeah, so we'll go back to the health and wellness thing. So Gucci was telling Akeisha, look, I've been stressing myself out. I'm in my era now, and I gotta choose my child over all this other mess. I've been running, trying to make sure JJ and the girls are good, and my child. Yeah, your child. That is bad, lady. You ain't learned nothing in all of these years. And we don't even know how the son feels. He don't even come around. I don't even know if he comes to the events that y'all have, family outings or whatever. I don't ever see him there, or at least he won't ever get on camera. So I don't know. But I don't know about you, so Gucci. I think you need to leave him alone, in my opinion. JJ. So anyways, the next event. Oh, when did stuff happen? When did stuff happen? When did stuff happen? Oh, this was at Marie's graduation. JJ wanted to confront Letitia about inviting Selena and not letting them know that she was there. Basically, it was a thing of Letitia said, I'm gonna invite anybody who I want to, and that's that. And that's fine. You can invite anybody you want to, but you were deceptive, Letitia, and all of that. And if they wanted to cut you out, they could have cut you out. And I'm standing on principle right now. Do I understand the whole So Gucci, Selena, and JJ thing? No, I don't. But on principle, you really disrespected them. And you did not show respect, honor. You don't show accountability for anything, really. And then you just dismissed him. I said, lady. So now Glendale, I think this was at the help thing, I forget where, now needs to confront JJ about talking to his woman. Because now we're going back to a man needs to talk to a man. In this situation, I don't know why. And the reason I say that is because even in New Orleans, Glendale, you were trying to say, why are you running from stuff? And that's when he needed to read you for filth about the kind of man you really are. So Glendale, sit down. Now she's gonna send you over there to handle her when she don't really want to be accountable for what she did. Your wife is wrong. Sit down, get a job, and put a condom on. I put that in on there. Selena had a scene too with her daughters. They are opening up a boutique, but it's gonna be like a pop-up shop. They're all in business together, and it's called S4 or the 4 S's, something like that. So they got different clothing patterns and all that good stuff. They talk about the whole So Gucci and Selena sit down. They kind of got her thinking like, was it really genuine on what she was doing as far as So Gucci? Selena said she thought so. They was like, well, has there been any follow-up since then? But y'all still got to understand, she did say that JJ is pissed at them. She can only go so far. She's limited. Her hands are tied, but she just didn't want to fight there. So Selena was kind of thinking and swaying with the girls, like possibly she's not genuine. Who knows? I don't know which one. I don't know if it was Sanjay, but she says like me with relationship with So Gucci, I'm good. Basically, there is no relationship. I was like, oh. So something else happened that we're still not aware of, and we're just sitting here like sitting ducks, like what? It's so confusing. But yeah, Letitia, you are a gutter snipe. And you get away with it because you think that you're the boss, the big Belle, and you don't have no accountability. I would love for some of the things that have happened on this show to happen to you and to see how you really would be. But you do deserve to be cussed out. You do. Despite how I want things to be better with Gucci and Selena. You do, and I just don't like it. I don't know if y'all seen the coming scenes for next week, but I think it's the finale next week. Wow. So it's going to be a lot. Thank you for coming here. I appreciate you. Leave your comments below. Also, please like this video and subscribe. Until the next one, peace.